That's so funny.
That's all I'm saying.
No, bro, that nigga toxic, bro.
So when we gonna
Toxic
start?
We could start just like this. Honestly,
No.
this is lit.
Dumb toxic, bro.
I'm not
He
toxic.
he on his DT now.
I'm not on
Demon
DT.
time?
Early.
I'm not on DT.
Jason.
I'm not on DT. Jason.
Early.
I am Jason.
What's gonna be your like?
Who the fuck
name?
is Jason?
My
Your
alter
alter
ego
ego.
at work. When I don't feel like being fucked with.
Maybe like, oh, it's Jason.
It's like you know how Jason is a fucking serial killer.
Jason Voorhees?
A serial killer. So I'm at work. I'm in my Jason.
You be killing people?
Facts.
Nah, I don't be killing people.
Is he
just-
rude?
If
He
looks
rude
could
at
kill.
work?
If looks could kill.
I'm not rude at work. No. It's
Oh my
not.
God, rude is very.
Yeah, I'm not rude at work. I'm not rude to
subjective.
customers. I'm not rude to
Oh, no,
my coworkers.
I don't think you'll be rude to customers.
No.
No, you're not really rude to customers.
I'm just
but-
real. I'm blunt. Like if I'm locked in on what I'm doing, I'm trying to get my shit done. I'm just locked
Yeah.
in.
He rude to me.
I'm not rude to nobody.
To me.
I'm not rude to
Okay.
anybody. You're the only
Well, y'all
person
got
that's ever said that I was
different.
rude.
Y'all can be rude to each other. That's what friends do.
I mean, it's a different perspective though. I wouldn't consider myself rude to him. Because it's.
But you say that you openly say that you can be an asshole.
I
It's
can
all right.
definitely be an asshole.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and get it started, man. Y'all.
You're listening to No Table Manners Podcast. Conversations for open-minded grown folks. We hope you enjoy.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Welcome back to the No Table Manners Podcast.
Make sure you add that part though, like the beginning.
Yeah, of course we gonna add that
The
shit.
bloopers. Yeah. I like
But
that stuff. Yeah.
it's your boy Q, Quell, Mark Quell, whatever you want to call me. Swing it over to my brother.
Yeah, I'm Jalen. That's it.
Oh hell no! We gotta run that shit back.
Why we gotta run it back?
Yo,
I mean, keep it
'cause-
basic. I'm Jalen. What else do you need to know?
What's up, you guys? I'm ShayLuv, bringing the female presence.
Let's do this shit. So today's topic, we're gonna get straight into it.
Let's get to it on my mama. We lit.
We're gonna talk about
Not lit.
the fucking just how relationships are nowadays, and within our community.
Terrible.
From what we know, it is fucking terrible. But really, it's the divisiveness between men and women. What do you think? Why do you think that is?
Culture.
Culture.
It can be a cultural thing, but shit, are we living in the other's culture to know what they got going on? I just feel as though it can just be, what is it called? Women are from Venus. Men are from.
No, y'all from Jupiter because y'all.
Oh
stupid.
yeah, or guys are from.
Y'all are childish.
Yeah. Nah.
But basically, like the two different plans.
Wow.
I just think it's just we just think differently, man.
Okay, but so just like he said, culture, right? Oh, let me expand on that real quick.
It's absolutely the culture. It's the environment in which you grow up in. It's what you see. It's a combination of goddamn everything.
Everything.
The
Everything.
FX.
It's the people are just assholes.
All right, so for me, I honestly think entertainment is the biggest influence on,
That's a fact.
what the fuck goes on in our relationship. It's very toxic on both sides. But let's talk about personally. First of all, I'm single.
I'm single.
Single.
All right, single. So how long have you been single, Shay?
I broke up last year.
So
A little bit, middle of last year.
A little underneath the year.
Yeah, under a year.
About you, Jay?
Ooh, it's been a brick. It's been a brick.
What's a brick?
Like over 5 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's by choice though.
No,
It's
that's a
like-
fact. We in the same boat.
Yeah.
Go ahead, talk about it. What's
I
going on?
mean, for me, it's like being in a relationship. I feel like you have to find somebody like you're compatible with, like just like even in friendships. But I just haven't found someone I feel like I am willing to just be. I tell people this all the time. I don't want to check in with nobody. Like when I want to just drop shit and go do shit, I just want to do it. And I've talked to people. Like I'm never in a relationship, but I've talked to people, and it's always like, "What you doing? Where you at? Where you going?" Like, mind your motherfucking business. Like, don't worry about what the fuck I be doing. Like, just know that I wouldn't do you how you know what I mean. Like,
I mean, but I feel
wouldn't
like
treat you any differently.
that's of course you talk about finding somebody that's compatible with you, and you're right on that. You hit the nail on the head. But when you're in a relationship, that is like
Yeah, once I get in a relationship, like I know, like
But just don't bother me too much about that shit. Like, I'm on what I'm on. Like, I got you. What about you? Like,
I can feel you on that. I don't like to be asked 11 questions on the same topic if I gave you the answer.
Yeah.
Not saying that people...
But have you cheated on somebody before?
Oh, hold on now.
Nah, because have you... Okay. Look.
Pause. Because
that's a motherfucker, yeah.
You want to jump into that question. You wanted to just jump into it.
Nah. Because if I gave you, you asking all these questions and I gave you the answer, well, it could be some insecurity right there because you cheated.
Do you guys really jump into that? That's not necessarily.
I mean, I said it could have been.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
But obviously you did.
That can be insecurities because they experience being cheated on the other end as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, if I answer that question, every single body at this table got answered that question.
About cheated?
Yes. I have done retaliating cheating before.
Damn. Yes. There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
It was at the end of the relationship. But I have.
It's crazy.
I can answer. I've never cheated on nobody ever.
Okay, that's cool.
I mean, wait, hold on, because it depends on because
See,
nowadays. Hold on,
that was a
listen. Because nowadays women have this whole idea of what cheating is. Like, so can we define it?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Before we start,
cheating is subjective to whomever.
Yeah, it's like everyone has their own definition.
As long as you don't touch the somebody else. Because I think all facets of it is cheating, whether it's you're
giving time and energy to somebody else.
Somebody else that's cheating.
Yeah.
And
so you're saying in every aspect never cheated.
No, I have.
So if we're going by that definition, then I've definitely done that before.
Okay.
But if we're going by that definition, hold on.
Ladies, you see how these guys?
I'm going by if we're going by that definition of just having a conversation with somebody else.
Did you fuck with another nigga while you was in a relationship?
We ain't gonna get in on that, you guys. We ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah.
I haven't done that. I haven't physically touched anybody while I was with somebody else. I would never do nobody like that.
Okay.
I would do that.
It's okay.
Would you do it again? It happens though.
How did you learn your lesson?
Yeah, people. I mean, I think anybody who do cheats definitely should learn a lesson. Like that ain't what's up.
Not anybody.
That ain't the go-to.
Yeah, I feel that. Definitely. As long as you learn your lesson, you tables turn, bridges learn.
Yeah,
bridges burn, you live and learn. Shout out Drake. But so check this with okay. Obviously, all of us are single. We spoke on that. I feel like, well, why? It's been a minute since we've been in a relationship. Mm-hmm. But why, if you don't mind me getting too deep, what happened with your previous relationship, and what did you learn from it to take to the dating world now?
So, okay, you guys, I'm gonna be just straight up honest and, just be an open book to everybody, but
that's what this is for.
Yeah. So my previous relationship, I kind of want to say everything, but I kind of don't. I kind of want to hold some. Don't say it. Don't give too much. I want to hold some, but
I'm gonna say everything.
I would say that that partner helped me realize I need to be more open with people. Because they were so just out there and just so open and free-spirited and everything like that. And so...
And hold on, in what ways? More open in what ways?
Just welcoming people. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, that's not...
Things that they do, some people would be like, that's crazy, that's wild. But they're like, fuck it. Life is free, just be free, you know what I'm saying? But
no, that could.
I mean, it can be a little bit reckless too, depending on.
It depends on what you're talking about, because I don't even know what you're talking about right now. Give me an example.
Let me think of a good example.
More open, because I'm thinking so for me, a lot of people tell me that I am nonchalant. I just feel
I get told that too.
Yeah, I just feel like if you ain't talking about shit. And I'm not in a relationship with you. I don't really give a fuck about you. I love everybody, but I just, I don't fuck with everybody. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
If I don't fuck with you, it's like, okay, you ain't talking about shit. Next, you know what I'm saying? So you're talking about being more open in that aspect.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think that's a problem. That's just
And no, it's not a problem. It's a good thing. Not saying that what they did was outrageous, but it was just they were just more open with their life, open with themselves, and yeah.
Okay, because you also could be talking about being open, to being spontaneous, either sexually or just doing things experiencing life, going mountain climbing, shit like that.
Yeah, that's more of activity wise.
Okay.
Sexually wise, it was not. No.
Gotcha.
We kept it real.
Simple.
Yeah. We kept it real cute.
What? So what did? Okay, we're gonna get off you for a second.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish on you, but then we're gonna
Get me out the hot seat.
So-
Get me out the hot seat.
Chill out, bro. Come on, man. So, okay. So with that, you said you learned to be more open. Oh, what did you take into the dating world now?
I would say that I've been a little bit more cautious of who I've let open because even though they were open, they're a little cuckoo crazy.
Yeah.
So it was just like you kind of got to outweigh the good and the bad of people because everybody got both sides. So it's like if you want to deal with that, then you may have to deal with a little bit of cuckoo crazy. If you want to deal with a more chill conservative person, I mean, maybe a different version of a different crazy that you may have to deal with, or something that, whatever flaw that whoever deals with, who knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
You talked about compatibility.
Yeah.
Are you, as far as relationship goes, is that something that you would want to be in, or are you
A relationship?
yeah.
Right now?
I mean,
honestly,
period. Like,
to be brutally honest, right? Okay, so in the future, absolutely.
Okay.
Right now, no. I feel like right now I'm still in the process of trying to get my shit together.
Okay.
And I wouldn't want to bring. Granted, if I meet somebody,
I was about
happens,
to ask you that. Yeah.
If something happens, then you know what I mean. I'm willing to like. But mentally, I'm in this realm of trying to just get all my finances together, my mental together, my emotions together, and be in a consistent environment where things are always on the up and up,
Right,
and not just all over the place.
And I think that's a disconnect right there because a lot of women don't understand. Like, man, they really trying to. A real man not really trying to fuck with you if he ain't ready in every facet.
Because I feel
life.
like if I'm gonna bring you along, I want you to be able to, I want you to be comfortable around me as well. Like I don't want us to both have to be struggling. You know what I mean? Because we're not even married. That marriage shit. But
stop there. What you mean?
What, that marriage shit?
Yeah, what you mean?
That marriage shit.
So you'll be in a relationship, but you ain't trying to get married.
Listen, I'm okay with getting married. Like off topic for
yeah.
If I'm getting married, I'm okay with getting married because I would never deprive a woman of that time. Like if you, because I know most women want to do the wedding, get married, they want to do the things. I would never deprive you of that moment.
Okay.
But if we're both coming in, with that like marriages, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm fine with that as well. Like, I'm not knocking it.
Okay.
We can go to
So check this though.
Simple.
Oh, well, why you feel that way?
About marriage?
Yeah.
I rarely see any marriages that.
Look how it looks on the movies.
Now I don't even care about the movies. It's a movie, but it's like, and I guess this also goes back to what we were talking about before, culture and seeing these things on social media.
I want to be a married man.
You see all these marriages that fail, like especially. Granted, I'm comparing to celebrities, but it's like you see them. It's like divorce here, divorce there. They're getting a divorce. They're having an entanglement. It's like, bro, why when I can just pack it up, an entanglement? I'm like, why even put myself through all this trauma, and now we have to divide everything. Divide and conquer. You get this, I get that. This is either all right. It was done is done, and we keep it moving. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about it. About the whole marriage thing. Like it's cool, but
I'm just gonna say one thing about marriage that I guess I just seen it. I just seen it on another video. It was a pastor, and he was married for who knows how long, and he basically said, we can pay attention to the failed marriages. We can pay attention to the divorce. We can pay attention to the people that's going through the infidelities and everything like that. But we also can pay attention to the ones that are going through it and getting through it because
thriving.
You know what I'm saying? That we've been there, done that, and we're working through it.
They're private with it.
Where are they?
Of course, you're gonna hear that. You're gonna hear the negativity over the positivity almost every single day.
Every time. They probably are in our face every day.
But don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. We do know, as far as stats goes, divorce rate is higher than staying together. But why
not look towards that higher standard?
I would say beat the odds.
and beat the odds.
Yeah, I would definitely want to be a married man though. But as far as being married though,
being a married man,
it is a business decision.
Absolutely a business decision. But I feel like I feel like marriage was created, especially for like Christians. All right, let's say Christian people in particular.
Let's not.
Why not?
Because Christianity don't mean anything about marriage no more.
That's what I was getting ready to get to.
No, because
but why would we bring it up?
First of all,
we can't get to.
No, but listen, we can't take what the religion, quote unquote, is supposed to be. But it's really about the people that's fucking up. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you believe in as far as, religion goes, but it's the people, bro.
Right. So when they read them vows to each other, right? Mm-hmm. All the things. What does it say?
It's a lot of bullshit.
Vows are written like an individual writes a vow for their groom or their bride or whatever. So it's not like.
Listen, people, if you want to get married, all right, I'm with you.
We can leave it there.
I'll support you. Me personally, it is what it is. I'm okay with it. I'm okay without it. I'm gonna be me regardless.
Okay.
No, that's a fact too. But I definitely want my yin yang.
Hey, listen, you can still find that without having to have that M word attached. That's just me though. On the dead lows.
Come on.
Bro. Okay, so let's talk about what's going on out here in these internet streets.
You want to talk about some trending topics?
Yeah, let's get into it. Like,
hold on, one more thing.
My fault.
As far as being single goes,
for me.
Mm-hmm. So what lady? You said if the woman does come and she fits that bill, what is that bill for you?
What is it?
Yeah. Cause Jalen gonna get knocked off his feet one day.
I am.
I am rooting for you. I am rooting for you.
I appreciate it. So me, let me. I'm a simp.
Oh yeah, right? I can
when I'm in a relationship,
hold on.
I'm what
that simp word, but
I don't care.
No, I get what you're saying, but no, bro.
Listen,
it's different. It's different. It's a different term. I don't know what term to use.
Listen,
you could be for your woman all day long. But
what's another term for it? Let's think of another term for it.
Okay,
your woman.
What would you consider a simp to be?
Man, these motherfuckers.
No,
you know what?
What would you consider a simp to be? Like,
me personally,
really, what would you? Yeah, you.
So I'm thinking somebody who's gonna be like not necessarily attached, but I'm the type like if we laying at my crib and I'm on the couch. And I'm laying across your lap, you rubbing my head. Look, that's not a simp,
though. That's not a simp.
So you wouldn't consider it a simp?
No, hell no.
So what would be a simp?
And that's the problem.
A simp is a motherfucker who, when you DM somebody or talk to them, like, hey, you ain't about to get my number or whatever until you pay some bills. All right, shit, what you need?
Oh, that no.
That's a trick.
Oh, that is a trick. I mean, they're kind of in the same boat.
I would.
They kind of in the same boat.
Okay, so now
everybody got different definitions.
They kind of in the same boat.
But that's not a simp. No. You just loving the affection of your woman.
Yeah, that's not a simp.
Okay, so my fault.
I will say that people do try to connect a man loving his affection.
Yeah, that's what I was
from
doing.
A woman.
That's what I was going based off of.
And that should be how it is. That should
it's
be
supposed
a
to be,
like
but
a
that's
man's
what,
supposed to.
Anytime you do that, like that's what people say. Oh, you a simp? But it's like,
fuck
a man that truly loves his money. Woman,
that simp shit is them niggas who just do anything, bro, to get that woman's attention, bro.
Yeah, they call it simp.
Yeah, you doing anything to get a woman's attention. Not again, a simp doesn't have to be a trick, but I think a trick is a simp though.
Okay, I can see what you say.
I can follow.
I can consider some tricks to be lames. And that's
for sure. Yeah, I think that shit lame as fuck.
But what we talking about?
The woman. What's the bill?
So I'm thinking honestly, like somebody who's gonna be like a best friend, somebody who's gonna be your supporter.
Well, who's a best friend for you? Like what would that?
Well, obviously,
as a woman, because like, what would that be? Yeah.
I mean, being emotionally available, being someone like me personally, I like to talk. Like, so I don't care what nobody say about men shouldn't be able to voice whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. I like to talk. I want to talk about what happened at work. I want to hear what you had going on at work. Communication, dialogue. Like I enjoy that type of stuff. So for me, I'm looking for somebody who's like a best friend, somebody I can talk to, somebody I can go out to eat. I like to talk about people too. Like if I'm sitting at the booth.
This nigga.
I mean, there's a woman out there for that.
I'm saying,
nah,
you know what I
there's
mean?
a lot.
Yeah, for
I like
sure.
to sit at the booth, be like, look what this bitch got on.
Yeah,
Nigga
yeah,
toxic. That's what the fuck I
about
was
it, yeah.
saying. That's what the fuck I was saying.
I like doing
Yeah.
that though. Like
Nigga
I like
toxic as
somebody who
fuck.
can, somebody I could be like, we could have some humor, some like.
Yeah.
I ain't looking for no comedian. I don't need you to be no goddamn.
Everybody ha with you.
Yeah, no.
I feel you
I
on
don't need
that.
you to be too goddamn
Friendly
funny,
and
but I just need you to have a little bit of humor, understand a little bit of
Yeah.
other things. So that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Facts.
Just somebody I could, just a best friend, like
Yeah, a best friend.
just a
yeah,
best
yeah,
friend.
Yeah,
That's it. And then I feel like that's where once you find your best friend and somebody who is just like your dog.
Yeah. And so you openly say right now that you are not looking for that.
I'm not openly looking for it,
looking,
but I'm.
nah, if it
I'm
come, though.
if it happens, it happens. But I'm not out
Okay.
here straight.
Because
no.
sometimes it does take the effort into just going out
For sure.
and
For sure.
talking
I'm gonna say
to
my
women,
piece. Give me 2 minutes.
talking to a woman and being like just open up conversation.
For sure.
Some women are still, we live in this culture where it's like women are feeling ill about talking to a man. Yeah, it's just
I think
like,
it goes both. It goes both ways though.
It
Like
does
some
go
men are
both, but
kind of
now
like
cautious.
I don't want to slide in her DM because she gonna use it.
But
against
why is
me.
it a slide in the DM when you can just take yourself out to lunch?
That's
or
right now. That's the number one option.
Go to the
right or
bar
wrong. That's the
and-
number one option, right or wrong.
No, that's not right.
What you mean? Well, that's not right. If I'm scrolling through IG and you see a bad,
But that is
or
IG culture. That is
I
that's
understand, but
literally
I'm saying
social
that's the
media
number.
culture.
Like right now in today in our culture, right now, our generation, it is very rare for a man to go walk up to a woman and ask her out.
No, it is not.
Oh, no,
It is
it's
still
not.
going on now to
It's
this
not
day.
rare.
Who's doing that?
I am.
Most
Out
people
here-
are sliding in your DM first. That's their
No,
first
that's- no,
option.
yeah, most people,
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah, most
First
people.
option
That's
is the
fine.
DM.
That's fine. But what I'm saying is that is a culture that people involve themselves in. There's a whole nother culture of people just out and getting to know people as well.
I get you, but I'm
Yes.
pretty sure that if we're talking on percentages wise,
Yeah.
there are higher.
But that's only because
sliding in the
because
DM,
niggas
it's
be
easier.
scared. Yeah,
it's
niggas be
easier in the
scared.
DM. It's
Niggas be
easier.
scared
It's
to be put
easier.
on that
It's
spot.
people
They
be
don't know
scared.
We're
what
gonna
to
talk
say.
about easy and being easy.
What you mean? That's easy to slide.
It's
in DM.
easier to slide in the DM because I could DM 100 people in
I could
the
DM.
next 10
Listen,
minutes.
yeah, I could DM Rihanna right now. I know she ain't gonna look at it. I can still do it.
I know.
Like the
that's all I'm
accessibility
saying.
is just there. It is
That's all I was
easier.
saying. Like it's easier
And then you can
to
hide
go
behind
route.
that
So what,
screen.
y'all don't want are y'all saying that men don't even like to put in the challenge to go up to a woman?
No,
I'm not
I'm not
saying that.
saying
No.
that.
But
I'm
the
not
majority-
saying
the
that.
majority, he's right.
But I'm saying the vast majority are going to do that. They're going to slide in your DM before they come and walk up to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
Because
going,
it's
getting at.
easier.
I still
it's
think, yeah,
easier.
it's definitely easier.
It's
But
definitely easier. Like imagine the rejection of you asking a woman out or
How
a
you
man
feel?
face to face, and she's like, mm-mm. Versus it being on Instagram, you like bitch, delete, don't give a fuck. Next,
start cutting.
next DM.
I
They be
mean,
tripping.
that, but
and
that's
sometimes
just a
they,
personal
like
thing of
sometimes
not
they be like,
wanting to deal
oh,
with that
you raggedy
rejection.
bitch.
Yeah.
This,
Nah, they be saying that
You
shit in
they be
person.
like, bro, what the fuck?
But that does build character and people getting that no to the face.
No.
People
Some-
can't take that no.
like,
And I think it's
these niggas. I mean, how many men have you told no they be tripping?
Yeah, we
I've
ain't gonna
seen
get
some
into it.
videos.
We
I've
ain't
seen some
gonna-
videos where a female
shit.
told a
Say
man
no,
no,
yeah.
and a right hook came. It's
Yeah.
like,
That shit
what
crazy, bro.
is going on?
That shit crazy.
Yeah, no, it is really bad.
But we talked about y'all as far as relationship goes. I'm gonna speak my piece as far as
I'm like, yeah, we didn't get to get to your ass.
y'all ain't ask me.
Yeah,
no
let's
questions.
grill him. Let's grill
Y'all ain't
him.
ask me no questions,
Yeah,
so I'm
cute.
gonna
Let me
chill.
ask
I mean,
you.
because I'm around you, like,
Yeah, you know what's up.
all right, I'm
you know
hip
what's
to
up.
to
Yeah, you know
game.
what's up.
Well, we are not around you. The viewers ain't around you.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's
Okay.
a fact. That's a fact.
So what's the question? Is there a question?
Yeah,
Is
well-
there a question before I start talking?
Okay, you've been single for how long now?
About 5.5 years.
5.5 years. Okay. In between that period, what have you figured out about yourself? Like,
Ooh, great, girl.
God damn.
Hey, what have
I
you
figured out.
Why you ask me that question?
Hey,
no, but
Hey,
for real,
no.
I really do want to know.
I did figure out that I feel like I've always been a good man.
Okay.
Right. As soon as I became of age, an adult man, I've been a good man. But I found out that being a good man isn't good enough. Like I still have my fuck ups. Like I said, I cheated. But when I found that out, it was like, okay, what's the next level after being a good man? It's like I could sit here and do what a man is supposed to do, but a real man, a real fucking man, that's what I learned. Like, okay, I'm not that yet.
Okay,
Let me-
so So you need to
a
define
good man
what.
and
Yes,
a real man.
you need to define
Yeah,
the difference
what is that?
because
So-
most people don't know.
As far as a good man goes, I know a lot of good dudes. Like a lot, my boy Jay, good dude. Most
true.
of my friends are good men. Man, this
You're
nigga.
not fit to put me. No, you're not fit to put
He
me
fit
in
you the
that.
good dude category.
Good dude, what kind of
No.
bullshit is that?
He ain't a real
Listen,
nigga.
I'm a good man too.
Man,
It's
no,
nothing.
no,
You can be a
man.
good man and a real man, but
Oh,
okay.
you should have added me to
Fuck
both.
what he
then.
talking about. We here right now.
Okay.
But
You a good man? That's a compliment.
what you mean? It's better than being a bad man.
Man, you should have put me in both categories. I feel like I be doing both.
I don't think you in both categories. But I'm gonna speak on it. He about to go
We're
crazy.
gonna talk about it.
He about
Go
to go
ahead.
crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so look, I know a lot of good men.
Yeah.
Like, and good men, women will take that good man. You know, the man who's not gonna cheat on you, the man who's gonna cater to you, the man who's gonna provide for you and do the things that a man is supposed to do, right? But then you got just the real man who has the balance of masculine and feminine energy, right? He lives in duality. And he knows that he can't lean too far to one side. Because if I'm too stone, you know what I'm saying, I don't know how to connect with this woman. And it's different, right? But in every aspect of a woman's life when she's dealing with me, I'm supposed to water her and help her grow. Mm-hmm. If I'm not watering her and helping her grow and becoming a divine woman, most men don't do that, right? They do enough to keep the woman happy, but to actually elevate a woman to a goddess, like it's like most men don't even know how to do that. They don't even know that exists.
I mean,
They don't even know
that's
that exists.
because y'all are from Mars.
Teach it
We're from
on.
Venus.
But I will say this. Why I've been single for so long, after, y'all seen my son, my ex was his mom, right? As far as the relationship goes, it went left because I first fucked up. And then after that, we just never get right. Mm-hmm. She held out against me for the fucking longest. Mm-hmm. And with that being said, it was just like, shit, I kept fucking up. And the cycle just happened. Mm-hmm. So I take full responsibility for the failure of that relationship. And then once we split, like, I was just like, damn, like, why the fuck am I gotta go through this or whatever? Mm-hmm. And 'cause I'm a good man. But then when I thought about it, I was like, damn, you know what? I could have did this better. I didn't understand when she came to me about this, how I could have handled this situation. Mm-hmm. I was more so, again, I was a good man, but I wasn't understanding of what a woman was yet. You know what I'm saying? We got together in my senior year in high school. So it's like, all right, once I learned that over the few years, actually my brother was the biggest influence on me. My older brother, he's 4 years older than me. He influenced me on and, put me on game as far as certain things when it comes to dealing with a woman. It's like a woman, if you really moving as a divine man, men and women have no choice but to respect you. Like,
yeah,
no choice but to respect you, whether they want to be with you or not. But you're going to always be that light everywhere, regardless if you're speaking or if you're not speaking. It's just like the way you move, it's just straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they can see that when you walk through the door.
Yeah. So that's one thing. But with that, another thing I learned was having an actual standard of dealing with a woman, of actually like, I want to make this woman my woman, because there's a lot of things about women that I'm attracted to, whether it's physically, mentally, or, whatever I see going on in the physical world. And I'm just like, okay, she's pretty. Let me see what type of time she on. Mm-hmm. And then if I speak to her and she ain't really on shit, it's like, But the 4 things that we talked about last week that, everybody didn't really get to see on our pilot, the 4 things I do require is, number 1 is self-awareness. Mm-hmm. And these are the 4 things that I require if I'm going to make you my woman. If you don't have these 4 things, I could talk to you, I could date you, I could, try to get to know you more, help you grow to meet these 4 things. But if you ain't meeting these 4 aspects, I'm not making you my woman. It's not happening. But the number 1 is being self-aware. So if you know your flaws and what you need to work on, as well as your strengths and how you can help build somebody else around you, whether it's your friends, your family, your lover, whoever else, or yourself. That's really big, because I don't want to, if you have a flaw and I speak to you about it and you get real defensive, I'm just like, man, you can't even take criticism. Like, and it's constructive criticism. I'm not bang, 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 bang. I'm just like, yo, like, this is happening. You may not see it, but this is what I see, and this is why I ain't really fucking with it like that. And I need you to be self-aware because I'm self-aware of everything that I got going on in my life. Next thing is the willing to learn, willing to listen, right? So if I'm telling you, that goes back, and if I'm telling you something that, you know, and it could be anything, but we'll go back to if I see a flaw or whatever, you know, if I tell you something and you don't even want to listen to it, it's like, well, it ain't no point in talking no more. Like, I can't even express my opinion anymore. After that is willingness to learn. So after you listen what I'm telling you, are you able to learn and apply it, right? So, you know, some people can listen, but they just don't know how to learn. Like, it is what it is. And the last thing is, what's the last thing?
I don't know. It's your fault.
It is my fault. Willing to listen, willing to learn,
trying to think,
and willing to.
Did you say willing to grow?
Willing to grow.
Yeah, willing to grow.
Thank you, brother. See, good man. He listens. But willing to grow. So applying what I've taught you, and then growing from there. So that's my 4 things. I appreciate you. I was stumped for a little bit. I got it in my notes though. I'm human.
All right, ladies, you heard Q. Those are the 4 things he wants.
For sure.
Would you agree with those 4 things?
Hey, listen, I agree for you. If that's for you, then I agree for you. Like, those are like, come on, those are reasonable things.
I feel like
that's what I said.
Yeah,
I
those
feel
are
like
like
I told him that
reasonable
before.
things.
I said to me, it sounds like the 4 things are just regular human stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, exactly. But most humans don't.
You know, like, cause some men would want a hilarious woman, like that got to be their top, you know. Or
all that,
really
all that
smart
other
woman,
shit,
you know?
all that other shit we could
It's
work
cool,
on.
like,
Like
it's
all that
cool,
other
yeah.
shit. Like, even if you don't know how to cook or some shit, it's like, well, shit.
Ooh, that's a
no. But listen though. You willing to listen? You know you don't know how to cook, but are you willing to listen? So now I can teach you how to cook. You willing to learn? Mm-hmm. You willing to grow? Now you know how to cook over time. Like, it's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that I'll be like, okay, you don't know how to do this yet. You don't know how to budget.
That's the next conversation.
Well, goddamn, we'll work on that.
That's what we talking about next.
So that's my 4. That's what I'll make you my woman right there.
Cooking.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that cooking
For
shit.
not cooking.
We're gonna talk about that cooking shit.
But yeah, there is one thing that we want to
touch on.
Yeah, we want to touch on, and then we're gonna speak on that and close out on that. Let's show that video real quick.
Got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times, they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied. Because I don't really know why you trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I don't want. And I don't give a what nobody think about it. You're not going to force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that's going to have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with. Because you're going to be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, he don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a f. You ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to pay for abortion, but at what point can I force a woman to go get an abortion? I cannot. A woman say, my body, my choice, but I say, it's my life, my choice. Before y'all try to stitch this and be like, black man this, black man that, I don't give a f. I really don't.
But back on that, basically the guy, he's got 7 kids by 7 different women. He told every single woman that he don't want to be a father to these kids. He offered to pay for an abortion or a plan B. They still kept it. He does that with damn near every single woman he fucks with. And they decided to keep it, and they trying to pretty much make him be a father. And he was like, nah. What's y'all thoughts?
Damn, I hope people don't hate me for this. So, like I said, I'm on both sides of the fence, but I
Do you agree with what he said? Yes or no? You agree with what he said?
I don't agree with what he said, but he is factual.
What don't you agree with?
That he's not going to take care of his kids, but he is factual.
But just the same way you told me that's my life, that's his life.
But that's what I'm saying. But he is factual. He can choose to not, and he can communicate to the woman and say, I don't want to take care of these kids. He's not the only man in this world that has done that.
And you know what? I'm going to sit here. I ask y'all if I agree. I agree 100%. Now, granted, on the woman's side, I'm on the same wavelength as well. Like, I agree, because some women is, it's their body. They don't believe in abortion. They don't want to have no abortion or whatever the case may be. But that's where discernment comes in at. And ladies, please, if you don't have one thing, work on discernment. Because y'all be letting a lot of these niggas fuck with y'all just because of what they got, what they showing you they got on the surface.
What they telling you.
Yeah, what they telling you. Like, y'all have to use discernment for real. That's all about being self-aware. Number 1 on my list, again. I'm back to it.
And he said it too. He basically said, I am one of those guys that they talk about. I am one of those guys that...
that's a self-aware.
He's self-aware.
So it's like, he's like, yeah, you're right. I could take care of my kids, but goddamn it, I don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be mad at him for being honest.
He was honest from the get-go. He's fucked up, but it's also your fault for putting yourself in their shoes. It's like, bro, don't fuck with a nigga like that, period.
Yeah, it is. But then it's also like, why, going back to like, why, if you knew... Like, the outcome of when you have sex, right?
Yeah.
You know the outcome of if you don't pull out. Like, you know what's
especially if you let that nigga fuck you raw.
Yeah. So like, why even put yourself through that? Why? Why?
Yeah, I mean, hey, your why is the same as my why, because especially
that topic is just.
I think it's totally fucked up
on both ends,
and I don't agree with the way he's living. But I agree with everything he said.
Okay, I agree with what he said. I don't agree with how he's going about it.
Yeah.
I feel like,
but that's
like
on both
he said
ends.
Initially, like I don't want no damn kids.
As long as he ain't raping nobody, I
don't want them. He said you knew what was gonna happen. We both did this consensually. Like I told you I don't want them. You went and had it. Now you on your own. You by yourself. I don't care about them kids. It's like, you can't be mad at him for being honest. It's fucked up, but you can't be mad at him for being honest from the jump. It'd have been different if he wouldn't have told you that initially.
And he was swindling you.
Yeah, and then now it's like, damn.
Now, granted, and we don't know that. We don't know if he is or not, but based on what he said, if he isn't, I don't think he's in the wrong. Again, I don't agree with the way he's living. I don't at all. But I don't think he's in the wrong, because we're all adults. We all make our own decisions. If a woman decides to lay in that bed,
he even said, like, ladies, like, y'all too easy.
Too easy.
He said it himself.
Yeah, that's what it is. He said, I do the bare minimum, and
y'all guys are.
That's what he said.
The guys.
That's what he said.
Too easy.
The guys too easy.
Guys are.
I mean, that's a fact too. That's a fact too. Matter of fact, we'll talk about that on another date, because we'll touch on OnlyFans and all that, because when it comes to the way men trick off. Women could get to that.
It's crazy. Women could. When we get there, we're going to talk about it. Because if we're going to talk about the OnlyFans, because that girl is just turned, 23, 24?
We talking about bad baby? When she first turned 18.
That's disgusting.
When she first turned 18.
But we'll talk about it another day. But y'all need Jesus. He is alive and well. Talk to him. Find him. Because y'all are just weird. That's a child. You got kids that age, and you want to see that? You are child.
Yeah, we were sick now.
Jeez,
like all types of weird shit.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that. But back to the, I don't knock. I ain't mad, man. Look, it's none of my business.
It ain't none of my business.
It ain't none of my business. But it's tough.
I mean, it just goes to show, you know, what
ladies
you
use
said,
discernment.
Yeah.
Use discernment, like for real. And then I understand.
Ladies, you hold all the power.
We gonna talk about as childhood trauma as well, because it does stem from that.
Boy,
most likely. You know, I do know.
Same thing for him as well, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Same thing for the guy.
Yeah. For
it's
sure.
just and it goes back to this culture, because now your kids about to grow up, have no dad, but they gonna know what their daddy did. They gonna see that. They gonna see what your dad don't want you.
That's crazy.
It's never gonna end. The cycle's never gonna end unless we change.
And that's how get a little personal real quick. That's actually how my son's mother was raised. Her dad was like, I don't make girls, and pretty much abandoned her. So even when I felt like I knew it was time to leave out of the relationship, when I was like, I can't. This ain't what I thought it was when I was in a relationship. I just felt like she was always abandoned growing up, and that's how we connected. Like we just both felt abandoned.
How the fuck you say you don't make girls?
No.
Who the fuck says that? How stupid can you be?
Yeah, so we connected pretty much on abandonment issues, and you know, everything was gravy in the beginning. But once we kind of like got older into adulthood, I was like, damn, this shit ain't what I thought it was, because she fell back from what she was doing initially, and we know why I really was attracted to her. But when I should have left, I didn't, because I was like, damn, we met on abandon. I don't want to abandon her.
You opened that door, so we'll get into that.
Pandora's
maybe not.
box.
Maybe
Open Pandora's
not.
box.
Yeah, I get all into it. I don't give a fuck. My story is my story. I'll live that shit proudly.
Yeah,
Proudly.
that's fine. Yeah,
But that's guys, that's a motherfucking wrap for the day. I appreciate everybody tuning in to this episode. This is the premiere, episode 1. How y'all feeling?
I feel good. This was good. Energy was good. We ain't filming this shit at no 10 o'clock. So it was just better. This was good. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it this one.
It's toxic. Told you do that shit.
What, toxic?
Yeah.
Well, stop saying I'm not toxic by no means.
What's the
at
word
all.
to use?
I'm not toxic.
Appreciate you, gang.
I'm a human being like everybody else. We all have toxic traits. I have not toxic.
All right.
Nowhere close. I don't know how to be toxic.
Nice. You don't know how to be toxic.
I don't know how to be
it's
toxic.
not cap here now.
I don't know
That's
how.
all right.
Man, no, don't do
That's
that.
all
Don't
right.
do
Let's
that.
go ahead and close it out,
They
man.
not
Appreciate
finna
y'all
do
tuning
me like
in,
this.
man.
Hell no.
No Table Minutes
I won't be here next
podcast.
week.
Tune in to the next episode.
This is my last one.
Bye.
You're listening to No Table Manners Podcast. Conversations for open-minded grown folks. We hope you enjoy.